Hello, 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 love revolution beloveds. You all know that recently my precious father-in-law passed away, and Mike and I flew to California a couple of weeks ago to do a celebration of life. And we carried his ashes with us. And so when we went through security, there was a lady that was, standing there by the bins. And so we're putting all our stuff in our bins. And it's like, 5:30 in the morning. And I would not say that she was the kindest, most love-centered person. It was like, no, you can't do this. Yes, you can do this. She was very terse and she was getting people through, and that was fine. But it didn't set that love-centered vibe. It was more like chop, 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 chop. And also, most of you are doing it wrong. And so she really let each one of us know where we were falling short or where we weren't supposed to be doing what we were supposed to be doing. So anyway, I knew that because the ashes were in my suitcase, and that was intentional so that I could, handle this because that's a hard thing for Mister. And so of course, my bag got flagged, and so I said I'll take care of this. So walked up to the lady, and she said, "Do you know why this has been flagged?" And I said, "Yes." And she had the divider, of course, between us, but I didn't want to say in front of everybody, "There are ashes in my bag." So I kind of went just to the side just to say, excuse me, it's actually, she goes, "Is it an urn?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "That's what we thought." So you can imagine if you're carrying cremations, it's okay to do that, but it's a lot of powder. And so she so swiftly, so efficiently, so kindly, so lovingly, she said, "Can you tell me where it is in your suitcase?" And she unzipped it very sweetly. And I said, "It's over there in that corner." And then she got the little swab and she did the little test, and she went and came, went and put it in the thing, and it came back. And then she said, "Really sorry for your loss." She didn't have to do that. We don't have to be love centered. We have all these opportunities to be unkind, to be terse, to find something wrong with everybody that we're encountering. And we have the power to choose love every single day. So to that TSA worker, I say, thank you. You made such a difficult trip a lot easier because you set the tone for love. And I really, really appreciate it. To each one of us, if we're doing something that we do all day long, every day, we're not seeing the humans in front of us. We're not seeing the souls in front of us. We're not seeing the heartbeats in front of us. I invite you to look at each person and treat them with dignity. I invite you to continue spreading the mission of 8 billion people loving 8 billion people, one heart at a time. Thanks, beloveds.